I finally got my laptop back up and working. We're talking about the Suzanne Morphew case today. So my spirit guides said Barry today, so I knew that they were opening up Suzanne Morphew in spirit again. And I saw a vision of a field, and I saw a vision of an air purifier or air conditioning system of some kind. Again, this is the second time I saw this vision, second time. So I do feel that Barry Morphew hid Suzanne Morphew in a very, very hard place for law enforcement to find, and I don't feel like he'll talk for quite a while about where the body is, because he knows if he goes to court and trial, there's no evidence proving him guilty. So his lawyers are probably advising him not to say anything. He knows where Suzanne Morphew is located. So this video is perfectly and strictly for all law enforcement to watch, all people who are interested in helping Suzanne Morphew, and all of my followers also can be here with me. So basically, I got a vision today, and that is what I wanted to talk about. I have worked on this case for a long time to help investigators and crime solvers and all the people interested in the Suzanne Morphew case. Now, see, her spirit is in my home right now because my dog is barking frantically. So I know that there was a spirit opening the door, and that was Suzanne Morphew again in spirit, because she has been following me and following me. Okay, so Suzanne Morphew is a missing person case from Colorado, and Barry Morphew, her husband, killed her, and they just arrested him after a year. And about a year ago, I did some videos. You can go back to my old videos and watch my predictions of what I said, that it was Barry the whole time. So I just thought I'd reinvestigate this again, this case. Now here is their photo right here. That's Barry Morphew and Suzanne Morphew. Can you see it? And there's Suzanne, and she went missing because on Mother's Day of a year ago, I believe, or in May around Mother's Day, he staged it to leave her bicycle. Her husband staged it to be like she was kidnapped. And he said that a cougar got her, or some kind of animal like that. Those animals that are more around that area in Colorado, not a cougar, but I can't think of what they're called, but so it's not coming to me right now. But so I meditated. In the first video I said, the way he just, like, with the body language, the way that Barry Morphew is talking, he's going, Suzanne, I want you home. I love you. And I just want you back. And the whole time he's going like this, shaking his head no. And that's body language. And the same missing person case, I think it was Scott Peterson, did the same thing with his body language. So the investigators knew he was lying. So a year later, they felt like they had Mountain Lion. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mandomania. Thank you, Mandomania TV. Okay, so yes. So, but the thing is that they have not found her body yet. So where her body is buried, what I'm seeing visions of as a psychic, is there is like an air filtration system. So if law enforcement are watching this, please heed my words. You can look up my website, psychicjane.co, and know that he hid her under some kind of air conditioning system or something. And it might even be like where his business site was, but that's where he buried her under. I see this vision 2 times. So whoever was watching this video and knows personally the Morphew family or knows Suzanne Morphew, please go to law enforcement and tell them that that's where the location of her body is buried. Because that's what the vision that I saw. And she is underneath that, and I feel like it's near his business where he owns a business, and it's underneath there. That way the sniffing dogs and all that would not be able to find it, because the air purifier or whatever. I think he thought long and hard about where to bury her so that he knew that the earth, you know, it wouldn't give off the scent too much, or something with the air purifying system, with the air conditioner or whatever this thing is. It's a big square box in the earth. Sorry, I'm just trying to move this little thing on my computer that's in between my keyboard. It's a little white thing, a little white speck. But anyway, so Scott Peterson kill his wife? Yes. Yes, absolutely he did. So yeah, if you guys don't know who Suzanne Morphew is, read about the case. I did a lot of videos in the past about it, and I wanted to reinvestigate it and reopen it, so that's what I called this video. Yes, it's very sad. Especially because all he would have had to do was divorce her. But the thing is that he had an affair on her, and he just wanted to get rid of her, and they got into a fight and everything. And yes, O.J. Simpson killed his wife. Absolutely, yes. The way he acted, come on, you know, with the white Bronco and the suicide attempts and everything. He was scared. If he didn't kill her, then he would have not acted like that. He would have been calm, and he would have been worried about her instead of so much worried about himself. You know what I'm saying? With the Bronco chase and the suicidal threats and all that. And even the Kardashian family, you know, they kind of split up over that, I feel like, because, you know, Mrs. Kardashian versus Mr. Kardashian at the time. Now she's, what, her name, Kris Jenner. You know, she believed in Nicole, and her husband believed in OJ because OJ was his friend. So, of course, it's going to cause a clash. And then he got sick, and he got cancer and everything, probably because he was so hurt over that whole thing emotionally that he made himself sick with cancer, and he died. So the lawyer Kardashian. And so really that's what I wanted to say about the Suzanne Morphew case. If any of you who are on here want to ask me questions, go ahead. Now, I did a video today on my TikTok, and this is my son singing. And I did a little advertisement on it to get more views on that, for that video to be viewed more. Okay, so I listened to my spirit guide, though, and they said, okay, but that's going to hurt your career because you need to help yourself. Your son talks down to you. And I'm like, well, yeah, but he does. But, you know, I love my son. He's still my son, and he sings so good. Was he stressed out? Who stressed out? Am I doing a live on TikTok right now? No, I'm not doing a live, Ellie. Enright Ellie. Thanks for being here, Enright Ellie. I'm here today to talk about Suzanne Morphew. So when unfortunately, I have the feature to only go live. So, you know, like if I did a video, I don't know how to do it without the comments, but that's okay. I'm glad you guys are here. Kris Jenner's ex-husband who died. Yeah, it was Kardashian. So that's how she had Kim and everybody else, you know, as babies. That's their father, their real true father. So yeah, that's switching to the O.J. Simpson case. But we're working on the Suzanne Morphew case is what I'm here about, and this video is about. So I didn't want to get too overwhelmed today because you take it on your normal camera roll and post it to YouTube. Yeah, that's true. And right, I know I should do it like that. I don't have to go live. Are you on in YouTube, Ellie? And right, Ellie? Yeah, I know that's how I do it. Yeah, I know that. Thanks though for saying that to me, because I like to go live on my laptop though. I like to go live on my laptop. Do you make a video and there is the plus button on your screen when you open YouTube, then click on it and it will say upload video? Yeah, I have done it like that on Red Alley. Thank you for the reminder. The thing is I don't like to really go live from my phone. I like to go live from my laptop, and then I'd have to like download it into my files, and all my files are mixed up right now and they all have different names on them and stuff. So it's like, I can't even find my acting photos or anything right now. And why did he kill Susan again? It's Suzanne. As she would in spirit, she would correct me and say, it's not Susan, it's Suzanne. It's Suzanne. That's how her name is spelled. She wants to clarify that for sure, Suzanne. Because I think he had an affair on her, and he had a younger woman, and her husband just wanted to get rid of her. And I think he has some money, and so she was threatening to divorce him and take a lot of his money or something. So I think they got into a fight. So he staged it and said that a bobcat killed her, and he left her bike in a place where she usually goes for her riding trails. But she wouldn't go for a ride on Mother's Day, you know what I'm saying? And her children, they're mystified and they don't know what's going on. And the whole thing is just all messed up. And so finally, a year later, the police, law enforcement arrested Barry Morphew. So he is now arrested and in jail, incarcerated, but he still did not tell anything about where the body is. At least I have not heard anything yet about that. I know, it is stupid and it's so sad. Yes, I do work on other cases. I meditate on them for people. But the thing is that working on an investigative case takes me a long time. It doesn't come just like that, really fast, the information to me. I have to meditate on it for quite some time. Then I open up the spirit and they start talking to me. So if it's a cold case, I was instructed to always work only with law enforcement on cold cases like that instead of the family members. But, you know, I do volunteer, but, you know, not always, not often. And I'm volunteering my services too much. And then it's draining my psychic abilities from what I can be getting paid for. So, you know, I have to make a living somehow too. So much revolves around money. Not really, because I mean, I don't know what you're talking about here, but yeah, okay, Shannon, with the Suzanne Morphew case, yes, you're correct. I realize you're talking about the Suzanne Morphew case, yes. Okay, yeah, because I've been doing free readings on TikTok under my Psychic Jane handle for about a year now, free of charge, and people send me small amounts of coins, and it usually adds up to, like, on a good day, $30 in coins. But, you know, again, it's, you know, a psychic medium has to make a living. So my next step forward was to be raising my prices again. So for my paid readings, my phone readings, and my people that come to the house readings. Now it's 3:33 on the clock. 3:33. So that's about peace. It's about world peace right now. So let's just all say a little peaceful, just calm yourself, take a deep breath, calm your energy. See, they said, this is Suzanne just showing up in my third eye right now. I close my eyes and I see somebody here, it's a female, and she said he buried her. Barry buried her. Notice his name is Barry. His parents named him the right name for a subconscious reason, huh? So, so anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to say about Suzanne Morphew. But yeah, I know. I realize you're not talking about me. Sorry, I was just talking about me and changing my prices and raising my prices. Shannon Falter. So at the end of this video, I would like to answer some questions. So go ahead. If anybody has any questions on here, please also hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my page. If you want, you can join my page for a monthly cost in the join button. And what was it? Mando Mania TV is so kind to always tell people how to join. If you're still here, Mandomania TV, maybe you want to say it again for me. Type it again how you join, because I'm so bad at this. Thank you so much. And Mandomania, if I can work on your cousin and the cold case, let me know, okay? But the family has to refer the law enforcement to me to work on that cold case. Yes, they are all happier on the other side, and right, Ellie. Yes, very happy. Keisha J, will I see Mike soon? They said right away he's a player. They said he's a player, so he's playing you in some way. They said Richter scale. There's going to be an earthquake. I'm predicting there's going to be another earthquake. It will be minor, but I feel like it will shake something up. So yes, there's going to be an avalanche, they said. Sorry, my spirits just tell me everything when I'm doing these lives, so I'm channeled in right now. I'm going to channel in so I can help people with their questions. Mother, Father God, thank you for using me as a channel of your love and light. Angels surround us now. All spirits present surround us now. Thank you for giving me insight for everyone on here today. Thank you for helping me to help them. Okay, and be sure to know, book a personal reading with me, because it's going to be way more in depth, way more thorough. If you're on the phone with me and you're talking to me, I go FaceTime with people. Go to my website, psychicjane.co. It'll show you my rates. But I am going up a little higher now. I'm $100 for an hour session right now. Should you be worried about Aaron with my boyfriend or him? I think your gut is pretty smart. I think you're pretty intuitive. I think you are already worried about it. But I feel like you shouldn't worry. I feel like he's dedicated to you, and he has enough time in with you and enough things that you guys went through together that you shouldn't be too worried. I think that he wants to have other friends besides you, female friends, and he wants to have like friendships, but close friendships. So I think that we need to let men like be free somewhat, to have relationships. And I'm talking about friendships with other women, like I don't feel like we should keep chains and a ball and chain on them. So that's my answer for you. How will things go on my first date with MP? I think good. I think good. I think there's somebody said a Florida connection. Who works in or who lives in Florida? Shannon Fulcher, where? California? Probably. I'll Google that. It could be in another country though too. Honduras. I heard my spirit guide say Honduras right now. Are there earthquakes over in Honduras? I guess there is. They said vulture. Vulture. Okay, so I think this is about Suzanne Morphew. I think the vultures are going to finally like smell the scent, and then her bones are just going to kind of come up. Suzanne Morphew. It could mean that someday finally her bones are going to be found because the vultures. But I saw 2 times that vision of that thing, that box, the electrical box or something outside. It's like in a vestibule, they said, her body. Okay. Because when I use them, I see orbs. Is it my guides answering on the oracle cards I have, or do you know who is helping me with them? Well, yeah, the orbs are definitely spirits, and they're definitely angels too. So if you're seeing orbs, they're usually blue. Are they blue? Depends on what color the orbs are. I always felt like Michael the Archangel came in the color of blue orb, But I've seen yellow orbs and I've seen green orbs. Orbs show up in pictures sometimes. White. Okay, yeah, white orbs are definitely spirit. White orbs are people from the spirit world. They show up a lot of times on film, on your cell phone too. So, yeah. Yeah, and Suzanne Morphew Spirit just said construction. Construction. I said something about a radio tower just now. I mean, thoughts are things, you know, like when we put out there sometime, and maybe I need to do a ritual to help Suzanne Morphew's bones to get found, because that's what this famous witch in Salem, Massachusetts, she doesn't like try to get it with her psychic abilities where the body is. She just does the ritual of magic, and then pretty much the bones are found, you know. And I have done rituals like that before, and they have worked. I did a ritual for the famous case of the 3 girls missing in Cleveland, Amanda Berry, Gina DeJesus, and Michelle Knight. They were kidnapped by Ariel Castro. And after I did this, about 4 months later, he left the door open, Ariel Castro, and then Amanda Berry cried outside. Then Chuck guy, Charles Ramsey, came and he helped them get free. And they were looking for them for 10 years. Yeah, it was chilling. And the way the guy, Ariel Castro, was able to keep them captured like that for so long and just like make them like his family and have a baby with her and everything. It was just crazy how he got away with that for so long. Just really crazy. It just goes to show you, man. Okay, I'm looking at your questions, guys. No, I think, Shannon Fulcher, that someone will come into your life. Just don't push it. Don't rush it. It's going to happen in divine timing. I don't understand why I feel so close to Suzanne, Larissa Loren. Because you're just obsessed with her and this case, and that's what happened to me with Amanda Berry. I felt really close to her. And here it was because I was supposed to do that ritual to help that along a little bit. So I went to the candlelight vigil, and I looked right at Ariel Castro too. And I said to my husband, that's the guy. I know it's the perpetrator. I know that's him. They show up in the vigils sometimes, the perpetrators. They show up at the candlelight vigils. So yeah, that's my story. And it just, it's I'm glad they're free. And I actually got to meet Amanda Berry and Gina DeJesus, and I gave them both a hug. And I didn't tell them a thing, though. I didn't tell them that I worked on their case or anything. I just hugged them and I started sobbing, and they just like hugged me back. And Gina, some things are still happening to her. Like, she's still scared. Amanda Berry is doing really well emotionally with it all, but Gina is still scared, and she still has a lot of fear that she has to work through. Gina DeJesus. So I feel like she drew something to happen to her again, and she was held at gunpoint not that long ago and carjacked, but she was okay. But that means that she's still drawing that same energy to her, because you know about the law of attraction, you know about gravity. So she needs to she needed to have something happen to her again for her to set it free or let it go. Do you guys see the picture of the spirit guide drawing that I did over here? I'm just looking at this right now. That's my painting of my spirit guide walking in the woods. I do spirit guides for people on TikTok. I'm auctioning these off actually too, and I'm selling them. Spirit guide art. To raise money for Thorn. My spirit guides told me today that Paris Hilton looked me up because she wanted to see how accurate I was as a psychic. And she checked me off on a list, I guess. So she thought I was legit. I hope that's what they said to me. I mean, I know they said the thing about Paris Hilton, but I couldn't. The rest was muffled from my guide. Yeah, I want to read for celebrities. That's always been a dream of mine. There's certain types of psychics, like Tyler Henry. He's a TV psychic. Then there's certain types of psychics that are just supposed to do underground work because they're super duper psychic. Well, that's kind of like me. I mean, but I have done the celebrity psychic road too, but I get very, like, it's so stressful for me to stand on stage. I have been on stage in front of 100 people audience 2 or 3 times at a major venue where my names were in lights and everything on a huge marquee. It was amazing. And it was just my journey at that time. But it was a very stressful time too, because, you know, you got to get all dolled up. You got to go in front of the audience. I get nervous like 6 months prior to the show, to where, you know, I'm like so nervous before it happens. And then once it happens, I'm like, why did I get so damn nervous for 6 months prior? Teresa Caputo is very well put together, how her hair and her nails and she works out and she's thin and she's very pretty and she's cute and she's young and it all goes with the whole thing. But she had so many followers and they started noticing how accurate she was and all the parties she did and everything that she got famous. I like her a lot. I like Tyler Henry too. I tend to like gay males because they just resonate with me because I have a gay son. Manuel Castaneda. Just stay present, do your work, do your inner emotional work. Stay in the power of now. Don't worry things. Don't sabotage yourself. Don't spoil your venture, they said. Whatever they mean by that. Just with your thoughts or words. Words are powerful. You are from Switzerland. Will your son attend a private school? He is 1 now, but in 3 to 5 years. I think yes. I think you're putting forth the manifestation for him to attend the private school. Yes, so I'm saying yes. I like them both. What about Matt Frazier? Yeah, I like Matt Frazier. I like him a lot. He's really good. He's really gifted. His delivery, his style. He's like, they're very fast with their delivery, all of them. They said that Paris Hilton noticed I needed to work a little bit on my delivery, how I deliver my messages. Pinpoint how that comes in. You know, to be a celebrity psychic, you have to really think fast and know what your spirits are delivering right away, because you're sitting there in front of an audience. You can't like feel your way through it, you know, like with the audience. And how I do my style is I resonate off the person I'm reading for. So that's a little different, my style. But yeah, sometimes I really do deliver that style like Long Island Medium. I'm really powerful like that. What about Sloan? Do you like her? Who is Sloan? I don't know who she is. I've never heard of Sloan. Sorry. I'll have to Google her. Was my mom, my grandmother, mom in a past life? Was your mom your grandmother's mom in a past life? That's a good question. I don't know if any of our family members attended a past life with us. I feel like we attended past lives with strangers. So I'm thinking no. But if that's what she believes, or if that's what you believe, then keep that belief system. You know, I don't have all the answers sometimes. But, you know, past life, I do go into past lives. They all think she was, and my mom thinks so too. Okay, well, if they think that, then that's, you know, so be it. You know, you are what you think. I don't know. My spirits just said 10 of them. 10 of them. I don't know what they meant by that. 10 of them. Did somebody come in October or something? Okay. Sloan Bella is on YouTube. Oh, okay. I'll have to look her up right now. I can actually look her up from my phone right now. Check her out. Is she kind of famous, or let me check her out. Yeah, it's, you know, like the other day my spirit guide said, is it Sloan Bella's? Clairvoyant, medium, life coach, tarot reader. Christian. Okay, here she is. Oh, I just lost her. Hold on. No, this is not her. Hold on. I see her. I'll hit subscribe button. She has 112K subscribers. That's a lot, yeah. She's been on.
I invited you here today because we're going to play the psychic game with our panelists for tonight's show, and Jiffy's here to help us out too. Jiffy,
she's sitting around a table with a black crystal ball, and there it looks like they're going to test her. Psychic guess who? Oh, that's cool. So she's psychically guessed who. So she's really pinpoint accurate. To be under pressure like that too, you know, like. Ooh.
All right, everybody understand? We're going to hold up the name on the card, and we have all 4 names here. And so, all right, let's go.
Thomas John told me that made for TV psychics is not really channeling spirit, meaning they have to do it for show. So TV is like more for showmanship, but I don't know.
Really funny, he thinks. I don't know if he is or isn't, but
all right, well, anyway, she's cute.
And he's coming through for somebody here that you wouldn't think he'd be coming
I subscribe to her. I subscribe to her. Whoops. Oops. She is blonde. I know, I saw her cute. She has cute short blonde hair. Yes, blondes have more fun. I should dye my hair blonde, right? Then I'll be a celebrity psychic. No. I've already been that route. Dyed my hair blonde many years. When I was young, I had blonde hair. Here's my young picture. When I first actually started out, I was reading in my freezing garage. That was me. Years and years ago. I made it in the Avon Lake magazine. That's the town I live in. There's an article about me. Jane DuPerow, medium. So, and I used to model in an art gallery and everything, and I had blonde hair then too. This is me when I modeled at the art gallery because I wanted to be a model, and I was a model. And spirit just gives it to you how you can handle it. So whatever you try to manifest in your world, the universe and spirit and God gives it to you however it comes to you. But you have to also work hard on it and know that you can manifest it exactly how you want it to come to you if you keep doing the work. Sometimes it takes years. I mean, I'm just starting to make some more progress after all these years of hard work. And I really, really always, my whole life, wanted to be a celebrity. But I didn't know how exactly. So I was already in a movie. I wanted to be a famous singer one day, and I used to sing in a cocktail lounge. And then this is me. I showed TikTok this the other day, and that was when I was a dancer. And then, but seriously, I've manifested every single thing to happen in my life that I wanted to. I was in a movie. I was a singer on stage with my son. And now, I'm getting a good following on TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, I was thinking of going live on there too. I'm always trying to go live on there, work really hard to build more followers. I have 58.8K followers today, and it's growing. Now that ad didn't start yet, I see. But anyway, I have a lot of videos today about my son, Cadence Jane, and I always try to help him out, but he needs to be nicer to his mother, kinder. They said, but you would not believe how old I am. Thank you, Larissa Lauren, for saying that, but you guys would definitely not believe how old I am. I've come a long way. So it's taken me years. May I please ask how Celeste feels about me and my mother, Daisy? I'd probably have to go into that more with you, Daisy. It seems a little vague, your question. One, who is Celeste? And I mean, I do feel like, okay, I feel like she I don't feel like she really resonates with your mother that well. That's the answer, though. I don't feel like she really resonates. Yeah, it's tension. There is tension, but I do feel like you're going to have a lot of success around with Celeste. Okay. Shannon, thank you for being here. Hi, Kiwi Lover. Thanks for joining me. I have all my regulars on here usually. Thank you, Kiwi Lover, for being here with me. Any new subscribers, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This started out this video on Suzanne Morphew. And as usual, social media always is draining for me. And doing free readings is draining for me because I'll tell you why. I have super duper psychic gifts, but I tend to use them in the wrong place sometimes, and I get myself tired, and then it takes down my life force. So please, all of you, think about supporting me and hitting that join button. So when you go live with me, I can answer your personal questions daily, and at least I'm getting some kind of love offering. So when you go to the community page and you hit the join button, that is how I get paid for my readings. So you can hit the copper level button or whatever it is. I think there's a little join button right when you go on my YouTube page. This is besides subscribing for me. I'll show you. Let's see if it, I think if you go to the community page, it'll come up. Or membership. You go to membership page, I think. Perks, yeah. I don't know. It's so confusing half the time. Wow, I just saw an old video of me. Well, anyway, oh, wow, watching. I'm watching my own video right now on Suzanne Morphew Case Reinvestigated. Okay, so cool. Join button underneath the thumbs. Thank you, Kiwi Lover. Thank you, Kiwi Lover. Whoops. So, thank you so much. I pinned your message. How to join it's a copper level. You get exclusive readings with me. It should, Mandomania's TV says it should show the join button on every video or homepage. Yeah, I had to have my son come over here and help me do that because I was so computer inept that I didn't know how to even figure out how to do it when I got that thing to come on. And I went through a whole winter of deep, deep, deep depression, so I didn't go on my YouTube at all, hardly. And then I finally came out of it, and now I'm feel like I have to make up, really fit it in really fast for the 4 months that it is nice weather outside, because as soon as the weather hits, it's nice out, I feel so much better. Join is encircled in blue. Thank you. How to join my copper level. Yeah, I wrote that. Okay. Will Brianna O be upset about me dating her father? Yeah, I'm feeling yes. I'm feeling she's going to be upset. There is boundaries that people have, and one of them is don't date my father because I'm your friend or whatever, So she has a boundary that you walked over. It's 1:10 here today. Okay, it is 3:59 here. Where do you live? I'm going to go to the beach later today and just sit in my beach tent and just sit by the water. I'm not going to try to push my career too hard today. It's the new moon. All of you know it's the new moon. So I have my altar here. I can light a new moon candle for all of you. Do you see my altar behind me? There it is, right there. See my candle? I'm going to light that today for the new moon. And write your abundance and prosperity checks. So write a check out to yourself. And then underneath it, where it's the signature, law of attraction or law of abundance. And then write the amount in the check, and put it in your purse. So if you want like $50,000 to come and sit in your lap somehow, this really works. Then you write the amount of 50,000, you write it out to yourself, and then you put it in your wallet. You should be doing these checks on the new moon. I need to do a video on TikTok about that too. Write your abundance prosperity check. I feel very off balance. I think it's Mercury retrograde, but I feel like I'm like always going really fast. Does anybody else feel like that right now? I feel like the universe is spinning really quickly. Unless it's just me and my caffeine I'm drinking. I only drink 1/2 cup in the morning. For God's sakes, I don't even drink that much. If I write a check saying I won the lottery, will it work? LOL. You could do that, yeah. Now, a lot of people went on my TikTok and they asked me for the lottery numbers. What was funny today is some new lottery numbers came to me in a synchronicity, and I think it works better that way than me meditating on them. So I think I was wrong about the ones, but I'm just in case I'm going to go back up there and see my ticket and see if it's a winner. I gave some lottery numbers on TikTok the other day about, over a week ago. This is really how my followers really went up really fast. It's amazing how many people want to play the lottery. I don't really promote playing the lottery because I think you should work hard on just your own self. But I mean, and your own entrepreneurship, like you should get a job and get self-employed and start your own business and work hard that way. I think that winning the lottery is saying I can't do it or I can't be wealthy. I only can do it by buying this damn ticket. I think that it's the only reason why I did it is because I just felt like it would get a lot of views, honestly, honest to God. And I did. I was right. It got tons of views. So it got 826.2K thousand views. 7, 18, 20, 33, 44, and 25. That's the ones that I meditated on. And that's the ones that my spirits gave me. And I did meditate on those numbers, and I did get those numbers from my spirits. And like I said, I got 826,000.2K views on that one video. That's probably the most I ever got on any videos. It kind of went viral, that video. And then I was able to grow more followers after that and just kind of sit back and let the followers climb. So I'm almost at 60,000 followers now on TikTok. I really wholeheartedly meant to help people with lottery, but I did get some new numbers today that came to me. So my TikTok is Psychic Jane, at Psychic Jane. So at, just a little at sign, Psychic Jane. So you can find me right away. And, oh, man, I feel like the energy is just spinning so fast. I'm covering a lot of territory, you guys, for you. YW Nina? What's YW Nina? Oh. Oh, good. I'm glad you could help her. Great, Kiwi Lover. Kiwi Lover, you've been working on your psychic abilities, haven't you? If anyone wins with Jane's number, you need to send it forward back to her. Hey, I'll take any gifts from my viewers if they want to send me gifts. My TikTok viewers, I should put my address on there. I've noticed some other people with TikToks have gotten gifts in the mail, and they open up their gifts in front of people, and I'm like, okay, I need to manifest some presents from my TikTok viewers. Hi, Barb Sheffield. Cindy Garrick is here. Hi, Cindy. Cindy is one of my favorite people in the world. I love you, Cindy. What does Cindy say? Hi, Jane. Finally able to join. Very interesting information on the cases today. I heard you say something about Florida. Just got home from there. Well, maybe I picked up that you just got home from Florida, and maybe it was you. Wow. Okay. Oh, my God. I'm thinking of having a little circle at my house sometime, Cindy. Just starting to feel better finally after coming out of that winter fatigue and winter funk. F-U-N-K, funk, I said, not the F word. So yeah, feeling much better. Still feel, like I just like staying a lot homebound, getting rides from other people, things like that. Manifesting more rides, but I still like to drive myself all around town, Thanks, Cindy. Okay, good. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to get together very soon. Cindy, honestly, I've been working like 24/7 now, like really hard. I drain myself by doing all these lives, actually, and I just get so tired still from doing lives. But I really like to help people. So again, understand the medium guys and the psychic. They do, I do appreciate some love offerings, uh, for my work. So whatever, in any way you can. If you even get me like 20 subscribers and that's your love offering, and you get me 20 subscribers on my YouTube, you could do that for me. For me helping you out, I help you, you help me. Don't you think that it works better that way in the universe? I think it's good for me speaking up for myself that when you need help, Cindy, when somebody needs help, that like if you go out and ask for help, you and I know that they, would give us help back too. And that we help them, they help us. Don't I feel like it works out that way for people in the world. But I do feel like giving too to others a lot. I give my time and energy to a lot of people. But my spirit guides warned me. They said, you divine too much on social media. You do too much divination. You're tiring yourself out and you're wearing yourself out. And then what happens is like my gifts can't solve missing person cases and stuff. So what I mean is like I got to be careful, but I just love you guys, and I love going on social media so much and going on lives so much that I tend to get like addicted to it. So but if that's my drug, that's not so bad. Helping people, if that's my drug of choice, that's not so bad of an addiction, is it? Right? So yeah, I'm just starting to build. Who do you feel like's playing a joke on you? Is my mom lying about her ever having a crush on CO's child father? I don't think your mom would lie about something like that. If it's a joke, I think she would tell you right away afterwards. So I'm hearing she's not lying. She really had a crush on CO's child's father. I think she's trying to tell you something. I think you're just like so caught off guard by it. It's like, what? My mom told me that? I have to give insulin to cattle dog now every 8 hours, but she's worth it. Wow, so you know what it's like, Kiwi lover. That is amazing that you do that. Wow, to a cattle dog? Wow. Yes, and animals can be a lot of work. My animal yesterday, my dog, she threw up all over the house because I gave her salmon. But I also felt like it was a sign for me not to eat the salmon. So I think my dog tried to help me to say that salmon is not good for you. Don't get that. I think farm-raised salmon is the best. So I was live on my TikTok and I had to go because she was throwing up all over the place. Or no, I was live on YouTube yesterday. So I think our animals definitely try to help us, to give us lessons. Cindy, I feel like that dog that you took in for a while helped you to give you some kind of lesson. It's like a learning experience, Animals are learning experiences. I always heard, like in the 12-step meetings, like if you can keep a plant alive for a year, then you're ready for a relationship. And then if you can keep an animal alive for a year, then you're really ready for a relationship. But, I was ready for a relationship way before I kept my animal alive for a year, because she's been alive for 15 years now and I've been in my relationship for 20. So I just feel like it's good, like, to keep a plant alive for a year at least. So you're helping the energy in your home. I feel like somebody's calling me back here. Like there's a spirit calling me, but it's that's picture right there. That painting. See that painting that I'm pointing at right there? She's Sri Lakshmi. I drew her because she's a goddess that helps with abundance and prosperity. So invoke Sri Lakshmi today for your altar. My magic altar is right there behind me. You see it? There. And I'm going to light my candle tonight for the new moon. And I did my ritual today already. Oh, yeah. And really, you're not supposed to talk about your magic rituals because then it takes it down a notch. But I just forgot. So I'll have to do another one. I think my 25-year-old cockatiel is not long for this world, poor little old birdie. I just saw a video that went viral on TikTok about this. Somebody found a cockatiel in a branch on TV, like on a tree near Walmart. And I just felt so sad for the cockatiel because they clipped its wings and it got out away from home somehow. Cockatiels are amazing. Well, 25, that's a long time. So if you feel that intuitively, Kiwi, you're probably right. Is that why your name is Kiwi Lover? Does your cockatiel love kiwis? Fruits? I feel like it ties into your cockatiel, your name. Kiwi Lover has been on here for a long time with me. I love you, Kiwi Lover. Thank you for being on here with me. I wish I could see your real picture sometime. I like to know who I'm talking to. I'll have to just meditate on your face and it'll come to me. You want a cat? Zulimi R? Okay, thanks for being here. Never saw you on here before. And please hit the subscribe button to me. The longer I stay on here, I notice the more views I have because people get the word out there. But I'm hoping to get a good following on this particular video because I talked about the Suzanne Morphew case again. People are very interested in that and hoping to get more subscribers out of it too. But I'm also, my whole heart is trying to help Suzanne Morphew get justice for her husband who killed her. Against her husband who killed her, I should say. So, okay, guys, I think I'm getting tired. I have to go get a cup of tea and just put my feet up. I relax because, unfortunately, when I'm on with a lot of people, I just get tired. I don't know why. I have to figure that out. I wish I could just let it all down and be myself and not get tired at all or not let it tire me out or drain me. But anyway, you know, there's our showmanship self and then there's our real self. You know how you are in the real self. You could be sitting on your couch, eating your ice cream, and just letting it all hang out. So, picking your nose, whatever. Just kidding. All right, guys. So good to see you all. God bless you. Have a great day. We all have gifts and abilities, Manuela Castaneda. We all have gifts and abilities. We're all born with it. Thank you, too. Please be joining me next time I go live, and I'll talk to you later. And think about hitting the join button if you want to. Okay, now I got to figure out how to end the stream. Okay, here we go. Bye.